Facebook family, how is everybody doing on this Thursday afternoon? It is I, Shawn A. White, coming to you with another installment here of Transformation Greatness along with the Small Business Network podcast. I believe this is 187, and I want to continue the Power series, in which this one, I'm going to go at it a little bit differently. I want to talk to you the power of building. Now, you're probably thinking, like, what exactly is he talking about? So I really want us to dive into this. And if you can just do me a favor, excuse me, if you can do me a favor, if you will, if you're catching this on the live, put in hashtag live, guys. Let me know exactly where you're tuning in from. And if you should happen to catch this on a replay, put in hashtag replay. I am out here in my patio, and although it has been raining today, but it's pretty warm. It's in the 60s. Kind of interesting, right? From it being freezing cold to about the 60s, you know what? I'll go ahead and take that. So let's go ahead and jump in. And actually, I'm sorry, let me run it back a bit. For those that may be watching this for the first time and don't know who I am, just briefly allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shawn A. White. I am the founder and creator of a brand called Transformation Greatness, which is all about motivating, encouraging, and inspiring the masses. And with that, I am a speaker, in addition to being a life purpose coach, a hypnotherapist practitioner, along with being excuse me, a radio and TV personality with the Small Business Network. I'm also part of the board meeting with the National Association of Black Defenders. The list goes on and on and on. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you about the power of building, because it's all about the foundation. Anything in which that you are looking to achieve and build, the foundation is very, very important. And with that, I just believe in just having core principles. And to start off with, whatever you're building, whatever platform, whatever business, whatever product, the first thing I want you guys to really consider is, what are your core values? What is it about your values and your principles that people can know you as, right? Because that's very, very important, because as you are building your foundation, your core values is going to be so important, because it's going to keep you aligned and keep you in focus. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with your core values. And just to give you an example of what I'm speaking about, your core values can be with integrity, passion, punctuality, communication can be a core value, trust, transparency. Those are just some examples of having core values, because again, it's all about setting the foundation of what you want your business or your brand to be like. And also consider this as well, when you're out there in the marketplace, meaning that if you're going door to door, if you're going business to business, if you are out in the supermarkets, wherever that you're at, and when you are promoting yourself and you're letting people know more about who you are and what you do, those core values is all about the building blocks and the piece, right? So if people know you by these particular core values, then obviously that is something that carries with you. Because believe me when I tell you, from experience, I've been doing this for about 12 going on 13 years in this field. When things fall apart, or things don't look exactly the way that you want it to line up to be, those core values that I just spoke about, and however yours look like, right, it's totally unique to you, but that's going to carry you all the way through. So I really hope that makes sense. And also, what I like when it comes to the power of building is that the momentum in which it all brings us. Currently, right now, like, I can tell you guys, like, I really have my hands in a lot of different things. Just really getting the word out there for the Equal Justice Summit. Just got off of the line as far as with a gentleman that's part of a very prestigious corporation, if you will, or federation. And we're really looking as far as to get as far as his organization, a part of the summit, because what he has to offer is something that will be a tremendous value to the summit, which is going to be in March, by the way. And just making phone calls like that and really through the art of connection, reaching out to HBCU schools, reaching out to Black Chambers of Commerce, reaching out to different colleges and universities. It's all about the building. And it's about the connection, because again, the more people that we can get to find out who we are and what we do and how we can be of service, it then now becomes through word of mouth. One person tells one person, and then another person tells another person, and through connections and networking, that's what it's all about. I feel that somebody's probably looking at this and be like, well, that's great and everything, but I do mostly everything on social media, right? I'm good as far as with making phone calls or, going out there to the marketplace. And I just want to say, guys, if that's the case, and I get it, not knocking you, but you're totally missing it. Because truly to be an entrepreneur and to truly be a person of influence, to do anything great or big, you have to be willing to get out there and use all resources, right? Dr. James, one of my business partners, he teaches that a lot as far as really to utilize all of your resources. Because think about it, if you're just using social media, you're just using one form, and which is great, by the way, but you got to think about it. What about for those individuals, those points of connections that may not be on social media half the time? Why? Because they're in meetings, they're making phone calls, they're setting up events and different other things like that. So now, if you're using the other resources, right, you're not just using only social media, but you're picking up the phone, right? You're making connections, right? You are pitching to corporations and businesses and letting others know about who you are and what you do. Now you are building up your network connection that way. So now you have social media, right? And you also have these other methods in which that you are using to springboard your visibility and credibility. Is that making sense to anybody? So the power of building is very key. And especially in 2024, now is definitely the time. If you haven't noticed yet, guys, even though it's January, this is the year of speed. This is the year of making it happen. It's all about show and tell. You get me? It's all about doing whatever that you said that you're going to do, and you go ahead and you make it happen. Because I truly believe if you don't make it happen this year, or you're not in the direction of making it happen, if people are not seeing of who you are and what value that you bring to the marketplace and how you can be of service to others, notice on what I said, of service to others and being a giver instead of a taker, then it's going to be very difficult moving forward for you to go ahead and grow and build. And that's just my personal assessment of it. I've been definitely seeing how the way things has been going. I've been following the trends and different things of that nature. And so I just encourage you all during this season, really focus on building. Really focus on when you're out and about, getting to know people, getting business cards, calling up, really establishing these true connections and not necessarily trying to get the sale on the first go around, but building up the relationship is very key, because as the saying goes, by Zig Ziglar, I believe, if you help enough people get what they want, then eventually you will get what you want. And that's just universal law. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out with this, because I got some calls in which I got some other things in which I have to attend. The services in which that you offer, and I get it, everybody has goals, everybody wants to, is either looking to become a six-figure earner or a millionaire or even beyond. But the question I want all of you to consider moving forward is, how can I be able to give? Now, I understand that's different. I understand that's totally different from what a lot of maybe the gurus are teaching you out there in the social media aspect. I totally get it. But if you have this mentality and really adopt this philosophy, and I don't care what you do, what you have going on, but if you adopt this on how can I be able to give and serve others, rest assured, you do that enough times, you help out enough people, believe me, you will get exactly on what you want. And there will come so much in a wave and a multitude based on the work and what's that you have created from the strong foundation that you set apart through the power of building, that it will come back abundantly. I hope that somebody really got some insight from this podcast, guys. If you feel that this was of value, do me a favor, if you will, go ahead and share this out to your respective team, out to your community, whoever you feel that can benefit from this. And I'm just going to leave with a few announcements. Once again, guys, the Equal Justice Summit, which is going to be held in downtown Atlanta, that will be for March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of this year. Yeah, well, obviously, if you want more information on that, please feel free to reach out to me. Tickets are, in fact, on sale. So, early bird pricing, as a suggestion, I would definitely contact and get your tickets as soon as possible. Also, too, February 24th of 2024, Powerful on Purpose Summit. Guys, I mean, like, listen, you know, it's getting full, okay? Still time, but if you want tickets, or even if you can't make it there, now it is virtually, it is possible where you can watch in the privacy of your own home with some powerhouse amazing speakers. By God's grace and mercy, I should be down there in Columbia, South Carolina, but if not, I'm going to have to be as far as one of the audience members, because I'll be getting my virtual tickets and just many other exciting things as well. And so, guys, just be on the lookout. If anything it was of interest, and if you feel I can be of service to you in your organization, your community, I have I'm open for speaking engagements, and that's just all about build and help one another, because that's the way we all can get ahead and reach our goals faster. So until then, this wraps another episode. I'm going to end this segment like I do all my others. And if what I stated on here either motivated, transformed, or inspired at least one person, may God be the glory, and I'll take no credit for absolutely none of it. And Carrie is here. Welcome, sister. By the way, just want to give Carrie Crosby a special shout out. I mean, as far as with her group, ATBA Impact Group is absolutely amazing. She is super consistent. She is on fire. That sister is the real deal. Holy fit. I'm trying to tell you all. Listen, if you don't know who she is, please feel free as far as to check out her profile. She is doing a lot of great and exciting things. It is absolutely amazing. And we also have another young lady in the house. We have here Tracy Allen, which is also doing amazing and exciting things. She is my big sis. I most certainly, you know, I approve her message, right? I approve her message and everything which that she does. She has such a creative and positive spirit. And guys, I'm telling you, she has a wealth of knowledge. Please, if you don't know these two individuals in which I just mentioned, go ahead and click on their profile. Better yet, do me a favor, right? Go ahead and send them a friend request and reach out to them. And believe me, you won't be disappointed. And let them know that I sent you. Shawn A. White sent you. Okay? Trust me, you're in good hands. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of this Thursday afternoon by God's grace and mercy. Look forward to seeing you all on the next episode of the Power Series. Peace and love, family. Thank you for your time. Have a blessed one.